So I don't do very many of these with my camera on because I'm self-conscious mostly, and I just don't like to. But I think this one I need to. Uh, Basically, I disagree with the trans community, and I think this video is probably going to get a lot of hate. Uh, my main issue is I don't think children are capable of making the decision to transition. Like, I think they can have gender dysphoria and all sorts of other things, get counseling and whatever. But I seriously think putting a child on hormone blockers or hormones or surgery or any of these permanent things, there is no 6-year-old child capable of making that decision. I'm sorry. And when you're like, whoa, that's anti-trans. I am trans. So, like, there's that. And I knew I was a girl from way back, like, as long as I can remember. I remember watching Beauty and the Beast when I was like 3 years old and thinking about being Belle. That's as far back as I can remember. Like, it probably goes back earlier than that. Okay. And this is where the trans people are coming from, is that they started dealing with these issues that early. And they're wanting, like, the kids to live and all of this stuff. And the kids will live. They can live without hormones. I've done it successfully for a while. Lots of other people have. It's better to have hormones. That's very true. But it's basically when you give hormone blockers to a girl or a boy, it's not, how do I put this? They say that there's no damage done. I hate to tell you this, but delaying puberty does damage. And the drugs that you're giving to the boys, at least, I don't know about the girls, but the boys for sure, you're chemically castrating them. The girls, I'm guessing it does a similar thing. It probably makes it very hard for them to have babies. Is this some sort of eugenics program? Do you not want people to breed? Because, like, this is what this sounds like to me. Like, seriously, it's some creepy fucking shit that's going on in our schools. And I think, as much as I am trans and whatever, like, there's got to be some sort of line somewhere. And, like, they're fucking with children. And my main issue is that when I was a teenager, I was still mixed up and confused about this and thought that I wasn't able to make that decision for myself in high school, much less at fucking 5. I didn't even know whether fucking the sky was up or down at 5. You kidding me? Like, it's one thing to have the thought of, oh, I might be a girl. It's another thing to have these thoughts consistently for a while, think about it, decide about it, be an adult, and, like, come to a decision. That's where I'm at with this. I don't think that you should be chemically castrated by your parents before you can make that decision. Maybe that's just me. And that's really where this comes down to me, is that this is parents, like, doing this for weird attention seeking reasons, I think. And it's filthy and it's nasty. It sickens me to think that my personal cause, I guess, is being used in this way. Not that this is really my personal cause. I just am this, and people seem to fucking want to talk about it. And, like, I'm just me. I would write your congressmen and senators immediately. I would call your local city council and school boards. I would do everything you can as parents to get this shit out of your schools immediately. Like, this is a real thing. If your kids are trans, you should probably get them some counseling, and you should probably do a lot of other shit. That's not what this video is about. But you definitely shouldn't just automatically put them on hormone blockers at 7 years old or 6 years old or however old it is. If it's less than like 18, maybe I'd give you 16. Like, I think that's the place we should be discussing the age thing, not whether it's 5 or 10. Like, that's just fucking ridiculous. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to say about this. If you haven't seen it yet, Blair White and Buck Angel did a video on her channel talking about this, and they do a very good job of it, much better than I could possibly do. They pretty much say everything I ever felt about this issue, and I'm only making this video now like this in this way because I feel that more people have to stand up, and if we don't, there could be an entire generation of kids that gets fucking castrated for no reason, probably against their will. Like, there's going to be an entire generation of kids here later that are going to be like hunting people like me down because we sat there and let them fucking do this to them. Like, there's as much damage being done now to the kids that aren't trans as is being done now to the kids that are trans, in my opinion. Like, there is a solution to this. This ain't it. Sorry, it's just not. Like, if they want to start transitioning, like as in dressing, okay, I could see that maybe. Like, it depends. This is like, I don't even want to get into that, but I think it really depends on where they are and how socially acceptable it is and shit like that, and like their safety. There's some safety shit involved with a kid going transgender. Like, I think it's a horrible subject, to be honest. It's kind of creepy and sexual, but like the fucked up part is I had these feelings at that age too. So it's like, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with something that starts in fucking childhood without dealing with the kids? And I think the only right answer is to give them counseling and to let them do whatever they feel they need to do dressing wise or whatever. And hormones and surgery and everything else is like a post puberty thing. Like, I think that's a big part of it. Is a lot of them don't want to go through puberty, and I feel for you. I really do. But like, the amount of damage that could be done to the nation as a whole with this is incredible, and no one's even talking about it. This is like some fucking Nazi concentration camp shit that they are doing to our entire society right now, in my mind. Dr. Mengele would be proud. Thanks for watching, and I hope someone got something out of this. Please take care of your children. Thanks.